I will please want us to indulge in a very, very succinct documentary of GSTS to capture a sense of what the school is like now, what we are doing now, how it will impact now, and how it will look global. To help me do that, please let's put our hands together for Giant Bino. Very brief one. In 600 seconds, we'll go for dinner. Giant.
Stand tall, stand tall. Giants. 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 Good evening to everybody, and very quickly, to take you through some of the projects that we've been doing since 2019. Can you please slow it down? In fact, you probably have to go back. Yes. So in 2018, the GAA commissioned the renovation of the sick bay, and now you stopped it. So since then, we've been able to renovate the sick bay. This was how it used to look like, and this is how, during construction, how it looked. We actually expanded the building, renovated the existing part of it, expanded it to include a quarantine room and all of that. And in fact, this got us prepared for COVID before it actually struck. So by 2019, we handed over this project to the school. Since then, it's serving as a community clinic of sorts. Teachers, students, and communities around the area come to the sick bay. It's currently serviced by 2 nurses, and once in a while we have a doctor who comes around. Can you move on? The senior chemistry lab. And so that sick bay was funded by the class of 1993, of which I'm a part, and it cost about $35,000. Since then, the class has also donated 300,000 cedis to the endowment fund to ensure that the sick bay continues to be sustained. These are just to give you examples of why we are doing this event tonight. So the chemistry lab, also renovated by the class of 1988. This was how it used to look like. And then the pictures below are what it is now in the school. Of course, it is suffering some issues that we need to maintain. So one of the reasons why we are here. Please keep going. On the dormitory renovation project, in fact, 2 years ago we initiated the dormitory renovation project, but we broke it down into 2 phases. First phase, to replace the asbestos roofing sheets. These built somewhere about 80 years ago certainly have become carcinogenous. And so the GAA took it upon itself to change all the roofs of all the dormitories. And that's how it looks now. God willing, next year we are actually going to be deploying the year of dormitories, where we get to prevail upon the next phase of it, where we renovate the interior, exterior, and paint them off and get them completed. So that will be the next phase, where we are saying next year we're doing the dormitories to complete them. So all these roofs used to be asbestos, and we've changed all of them. We will need to change the ceilings, redo the windows, the doors, and so on. So even tonight, I can imagine that various houses will begin to help us out with some support. Moving on from there, so the classroom block, the big one, once the dormitories roofs were replaced, we decided on a list of priority to look at the classroom block. Unfortunately, the roofs over there were leaking, and whenever it rained, students had to leave the classrooms and teachers also. So we halted the dormitory renovation project and renovated the classrooms instead. So this was completed last year. So in its current form, this is how it currently looks. So 2 blocks there are, the junior and the senior classroom blocks, and they have both been renovated, both interior and exterior, electrical wiring, doors, windows, the whole shebang. So in continuing with that project, the new classroom block, can you please hold on? The new classroom block commissioned in 2019, unfortunately, suffered some issues. And so that it's also undergoing some renovation work. Hopefully to be completed by the time we go back to school this year. And that project is being sponsored by some of our anniversary classes here. The class of 1985, the class of 1990, the class of 1991, and then 1992. So that's how it's going so far. Please keep going. So in thinking about the circumstances of our parents, visitors to the school, and so on, the Alumni Association thought that it would be good to have a visitors course, a visitors court. This is being sponsored by the class of 1979. And it's also taking shape. So far, the area has been cleared. We've also been able to extend the fence wall in that area. Also, it's going to undergo some greening, and we will introduce some benches, canopies, and so on. So whenever parents, alumni visit the school, this is where they're going to find themselves. So we don't want parents and alumni finding themselves all the way in dormitories and so on. So that's what we're doing. Can you move on, please? Entrance gate. So the class of 1986 also decided, subsequent to some structural issues that we had with the old gate entrance, to redo the gate. It suffered some structural, bashes here and there, only because we had built the new asphalt on the road. So that sort of minimized the clearance. So we pulled it all down, and in a way, we can say we've renovated it. And this is how it currently looks like. Like the headmaster said, this is a Tower of Babel. So we do not anticipate any new tracks, bashing this anytime soon. So thankfully, it kind of synchronized with government's intervention with the road. So it's worked out beautifully. Yes, it's worked out beautifully. Can you please go on? So the Recognition Plaza. 3 years ago and years before that, we've said that for GAA Endowment Fund, members of the alumni, organizations that support us, and so on, will be recognized in a special place. When we made that promise 3 years ago, some of us thought it was a lie. We are telling you here tonight that that project is being executed as we speak. The class of 1976 is funding the Recognition Plaza of GSTS. It is currently ongoing, and this idea, also driven by our chairman, Giant Enoch Kobner, is the reason we are actually here. So please give him a hand of applause. dining hall renovation is going on like it's crazy. This project began only 2 months ago when the boys went on vacation. We're almost done. This is being sponsored by the GAA North America. The roofs were changed last 2 years. We replaced the asbestos roofs, and we are continuing now to complete the structure, interior, exterior, and all of it. The class of 81 has also supported with some tables, benches for the dining hall. So in its current form, previously this is how it looked like, very chaotic, with a lot of, and generally because of the population growth and so on, there's a lot of pressure on the facilities. So we need to sort of rethink the use of the facilities, make it more, receptive to the numbers and so on. So in its current form, the roofs have been changed now. And these are all roofs that are being done by Raincoat. And Raincoat is a giant. So please give him a round of applause as well. Please keep going. I have only 10 minutes, so please help me out. Quickly. So this is the current state of construction of the kitchen. Yes, so there's a lot of work going on. Unfortunately, the boys have to use the geography room for now, but we're trying to wrap this up in 2 weeks. Headmaster has been on our neck, and we're going to get it done. Showboy, we'll get it done. So this is how it currently looks like. It's being painted. That's the interior now. The floors have been polished. The exterior painting ongoing. A lot of structural corrections have been done. And it's looking good, I must say. Thank you. So we would like to thank all the year groups that are supporting all of these projects. 85, 90, 95, 75, 80, all everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Giant Bino. We can do it very well for him. He's a man whose conviction, I don't know, is unmeasurable. Thank you so much, Giant Bino. Now,